Welcome back to the Wizards MyNBA series here on NBA 2K23. Last time out, we were able to take care of the Nets, and we also made a really big trade before that game. And now today, we are going to sign Kristaps Porzingis to an extension. He's made it very clear that he does want to come back with the Wizards, and I am more than willing to bring him back. So the deal is going to be 3 years and over $100 million over those 3 years. Porzingis has just been such a huge asset on both sides of the basketball that I definitely felt like I needed to make the deal. And I also decided that I'm going to make another trade. And this is a really low-risk trade for us. We were giving up Kevin Knox, Isaiah Todd, and Anthony Gill, and a second-round pick in 2025. And we're sending that to the New York Knicks for Emmanuel Quickley and Keelan Martin. So now in this episode, we're going to be taking on the Atlanta Hawks, who are one of the top teams, if not the top team, in the Eastern Conference. And DeJounte Murray makes his return to Atlanta, and he's looking for some revenge, but they also have Rui Hachimura, who's looking for some revenge against us. Now, the Hawks recently traded for Gordon Hayward. He passes it back to John Collins. He's fouled, and he makes all 3 free throws. And on the other side, DeJounte Murray gets the first bucket of the game, making it 3-2. So now here's Hayward throwing the alley-oop, and that goes off the backboard. And here come the Wizards in transition. Bradley Beal takes it. He's going to pass it over to Kuzma. He's going to lay it up, and the Wizards take the lead. So now here's a 3 by Beal. No good. Rebounded by Murray. He goes back up with it, and he gets the bucket. So now Murray with 4 points and 2 rebounds in the game. Now here's Bogdan Bogdanovic working against Beal. He's going to cross him up and get the bucket. So the Hawks have their first field goal of the game. Now Hayward going to pass inside to John Collins, and he's going to get the bucket. And oh my God, if I never hear the announcer say, John Collins, every single time he makes a bucket again, it'd be too soon. Bogdanovic ties it up there. Now it's 11-9. And here's Trae Young. He's the man we cannot get cooking. He gets a bucket there. But now here's Deni Avdija pulling up from the point. He drains the 3, and we get the lead right back. So now, under 6 minutes to go. Here's Hayward driving inside past Avdija. He's going to get the layup off the backboard, and it's good. And the Wizards are going to use a timeout here. So now DeLon Wright in the game. He's going to kick it back to Porzingis. Porzingis just going to take advantage of the mismatch. Monte Morris trying to guard him. That's just a huge mismatch in the paint, and Porzingis takes advantage of it very nicely there. Now here's Wright from the corner. He's going to drain it over Monte Morris, and it's 19-13. Here's Monte throwing the alley-oop. Rui Hachimura, the former Wizards connect, getting a little measure of revenge there. Now Wright working against Morris. Double clutch, no good. He gets the rebound and goes right back up with it, and it's good. So now a 6-point lead for the Wizards once again. Now 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Here's Wright pulling back a little bit. He's going to pass it to Corey Kispert. He's going to drain the 3, and it's a 9-point advantage for the Wizards now. And now Porzingis backing down the defender once again. And Porzingis, I don't know if that was a travel or not, but he didn't get called for it, and now it's an 11-point game. And now Wright going to kick it over to Kispert from the corner. He misses, no good. Rebounded by Porzingis, back up with it. And the Wizards are starting to dominate in this first quarter. But now here's Monte Morris. Gets blocked. And now here come the Wizards in transition. DeLon Wright going to take it. Passes it inside to Kispert, and he slams it down. And the Wizards are dominating the Hawks so far in this game. And now here's a layup, and it's good. And that's going to end the scoring for the first quarter as the Wizards lead 30-17 after the first quarter. Second quarter action here. DeJounte Murray back into the game, getting right by Trae Young, and he's going to lay it up, and it's good. John Collins called for the foul, and it's 32-17 now. And then Trae able to get free, and this is exactly what we cannot let Trae Young do. He hits the 3. He actually leads the league in three-point percentage with 48% from 3. He's going to pull up for the 2, and he's able to get it. So Trae Young starting to cook up a little bit. Now here's Emmanuel Quickley. He drains the 3. That's not his first 3 with the Wizards, but his first 3 in a played game at least. So Trae gonna throw the lob to John Collins, and here we go. John Collins. I cannot stand this announcer when he says John Collins' name. DeJounte gonna answer right back with a 3, however, and we're back up by 15. Now here's Johnny Davis passing it over to Kuzma. He's gonna take a 3, and he splashes it. Kuz is doing a lot better shooting 3s nowadays, at least in user games. And then we let Ice Trae get wide open again. So now here's Trae Young working against DeJounte Murray. All right, please tell me This is not a double dribble. That looks like a double dribble 100%, but they didn't call it, and he ends up getting a bucket off of it, so I'm a little confused. And then the announcer again, I can't stand it. I'm tired of it. And then quickly turns the ball over. Here come the Hawks in transition. Bogdanovic going to pull up from mid-range, and he's able to drain it. And now it's an 11-point game. So halfway through the second quarter, here's John Collins. And here he goes again. I can't stand this announcer. Now Collins going to pass it over. Here's a three, and it's good. So now a 6-point game. The Hawks have started to come alive. But here's Bradley Beal with a big slam. That's actually his first bucket of the game. He's been pretty quiet so far. Now here's Bogdanovic driving inside, and Beal, he did what he could defensively, but it was just a good shot by Bogdanovic there. Now quickly going to pass inside to Earl Jenkins. He can't get the layup. He gets the rebound, however, and he puts it back in. So now the Hawks with the ball here. Monte Morris going to pass it over to DeAndre Hunter, and Bradley Beal gets put on a poster. Good slam there by Hunter. So now Will Barton working his way around. He pulls up for three, and he drains it. And that's going to be Barton's first bucket of the game. And now here are the Wizards in transition. Beal with the pump fake. And he crosses over his man, and he's going to slam it down once again. So Beal with his second bucket of the game. And now here's DeLon Wright driving inside. Lays it up on the adjustment. And the Wizards are back up by 13. So now the Hawks with the ball here. And a layup. Monte Morris able to get it to go. Porzingis didn't get there in time. And now under a minute to go. Here's the pass inside. Wright gets a piece of it, but Morris able to get it, and he gets another layup. So now Monte Morris starting to cook up a little bit. Kispert passes inside to Barton. Morris completely out of position, and Barton gets yet another bucket. So now time winding down in the second quarter. Here's Frank Kaminsky right over Porzingis. He gets the bucket, and that is going to end the scoring for the first half as the Wizards lead 57-48. They were blowing out the Hawks at first, but the Hawks have started to crawl back a little bit in this game. Trae Young with 12 points and 4 assists. Porzingis 6 points and 7 rebounds as we begin the second half. And here's DeJounte Murray once again getting back in there for another dunk. Murray's starting to cook up. He has 13 points. But now here's Trae passing inside to John Collins, and Kuzma just having all types of problems defending him in this game. I'm having all types of problems with this dude saying John Collins the way he's saying John Collins. But, you know, Trae makes a bucket there. And now Beal looking to respond, but he passes it to Porzingis. And that's just a mismatch. Bogdanovic can't handle him. So now there's a pass inside to Onyeka Okongwu, dunks it as the Wizards are completely out of position there. And now here is Gordon Hayward pulling up for three, turning back the clock a little bit as he makes that one. And now here's Trae getting some separation. He drains another three, and now it's a 5-point game. We need a timeout in the worst way possible. And now here are the Hawks once again. Trae getting a little pick there, passes inside to Okongwu, and he gets the bucket. And so now it's a 3-point game. And now Beal going to pass inside to Murray, and he slams it down once again. So now the Wizards back up by 5, but now it's a much closer game than it was in the first half. Bogdanovic going to drive inside, passes it over to Collins, and I hate this announcer so much. So now 3-point game. Here's a pass inside to Okongwu, and he's going to dunk it on Kuzma. Kuz got to do a little bit better defensively than he's doing right now, but Beal going to answer back with a 3. Now he's up to 7 points in the game. And then Trae throws the alley-oop to Okongwu, dunks it over Jenkins, and we have ourselves a 2-point game. But now Kispert going to try to answer back. He gets a 2 of his own. And now the Wizards, after some free throws, have a 6-point lead. That 3's no good. Now here come the Wizards in transition. Murray taking it up the court. He's going to go to the right side, and he's going to slam it down. Just no type of defense there by the Hawks. And now after a foul, here's Monte Morris laying it up. Very weak defense there. And now it's a 6-point game once again. Now Barton pulls up for 3. He drains it. So now the Wizards are starting to pull away a little bit. They have a 12-4 run in the last 4.5 minutes. And now what a layup there by Okongwu. That looked really good. And now here's the pass to Kispert. He pulls up for 3. Drains another one. Kispert up to 10 points in this game. And now 2 minutes to go. Here's another 3 to answer back. And the Hawks bring it within 6. So now Kispert trying to drive in on a Hunter. He can't get in there. Now Wright going to pull up for 3. Contested. Monte Morris did what he could there, but that was just a good shot by DeLon Wright. And now here is the turnaround by Monte. He's able to get it. So these two going back and forth right now. So now 1.5 seconds on the play clock, and Porzingis just stuffs Kaminsky. That's going to be a shot clock violation on the Hawks. Kaminsky's not hurt, by the way. And now it's 85-78 heading into the fourth quarter. So now here's Beal driving inside. He's going to get right past Hachimura. He's going to lay it up, and it's good. Collins didn't get there in time either. And now here's a pass. Trae going to take the tray, and he drains it again. Trae Young having a hell of a game in this one. And now Beal going to try to answer back here, and he does so successfully. So both of these teams going back and forth with threes. And now here's Trae driving inside, kicks it back out to Hachimura. You can't leave Hachimura wide open. You guys know that. And now 6-point game, under 10 minutes to go left. Porzingis. And he does a great job of utilizing the triple threat there as he gets in there to get the bucket over Collins. Now Porzingis up to 12. Trae going to drive inside against Beal. A lot of defenders near him, but he's still going to get the bucket there. So the Hawks trying to keep this one close. Now they're in transition. Here's the alley-oop to Collins, and I hate this announcer so much. Good Lord. 17 points for John Collins. And then Beal going to pass it out to Porzingis. He shoots the three, and it goes in. So very high-scoring affair. I didn't think the Hawks were really going to do too much after the first quarter, but here they are. And now Kuzma going to shoot the three. He drains it, and now he's up to 11 points. So the Wizards letting it fly from three-point range in this game as usual, but then Trae going to answer right back, or try to at least. Misses, and Collins puts it back in, and then the announcer, once again, just makes me mad. But now DeJounte going to answer back with a three of his own. 22 points for DeJounte Murray, as he is really making the most of this revenge game. And now Bogdanovic going to pull up from close range, and he gets it to go in. Now it's a 5-point game approaching the halfway mark in the fourth. Porzingis right over Okongwu, and he has 17 points now, 7 rebounds for him. And then just not very good defense by Avdia there. And again, John Collins crap is just making me mad, but I got to stop him at the same time. So, but Avdia going to shoot the three, and it makes it an 8-point game. So now here is the pass to Trae. He has Murray on him. He's going to get some separation, pulls back for three, and he knocks that down. So Trae on a mission to bring his team back into this one. Now here's Collins. Got to stop him, but we don't. And the announcer, once again, just hypes him up. So now, 3 minutes to go in the game. It is a 3-point game. Here's a pass out to Porzingis. All alone, and he's going to drain that once again. Porzingis up to 20 points in this game. Now, under 3 minutes to go, Wizards lead by 4. Porzingis working against Okongwu. Gets him off kilter, and he is going to miss the shot there, but Kuzma going to slam it down on the putback. Now 2 minutes to go. Hawks trying to make this a game again. Trae pulls up for three. Boom. Goes in, and it is a 3-point game. Still very close contest here, but now Beal trying to put it away here as he gets the bucket. Now a minute 25 to go. Hawks still have time. They need to get a stop here. But here's a pick from Porzingis. Beal pulls up for the three, and that might be your dagger, ladies and gentlemen, with under a minute to go. And it essentially was, as the Wizards win this one 122-115. But you got to commend the Hawks for coming back in this game because they were getting blown out in the first quarter. DeJounte Murray led the Wizards with 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists against his old team. Bradley Beal ended up having 20 points despite not scoring until the second quarter of the game. Kristaps Porzingis, 20 points, 9 rebounds. Kuzma had 13 and 6, and Kispert and Wright each added 10 points each off the bench. Trae Young had 32 points and 11 assists. He went 6 of 13 from three-point range. John Collins, 27 points and 10 rebounds. Bogdanovic, 13 points. And Onyeka Okongwu had 12 points and 12 rebounds, giving him a double-double. And then Monte Morris had 8 points. Rui Hachimura had 5 in their respective first games against the Wizards. But yeah, both teams shot over 50% from the field. I'm trying to tweak it to make these shots not going as often as they do, but if you feel it's realistic, let me know. As we take a look at the conferences, the Hawks still on top of the East at 42-20. The Bucks are second, Celtics are third, Bulls are fourth, Raptors are fifth, Sixers sixth, Cavaliers seventh, and we are eighth with the Heat and Knicks right behind us, and the Pacers on the outside looking in at 11th. And now we look at the Western Conference. The Grizzlies are a game ahead of the Pelicans right now at 40-20. And then the Clippers and Warriors are still alive in the race as well. for the number 1 seed. All these teams are pretty much still there, with the Suns having the last playoff spot at 27 and 35, but the Timberwolves aren't too far from them, so we'll have to see how that goes. But if you guys enjoyed this video and you're ready for the next one, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the sub button if you're new as well, turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I upload a video, upload a short, or go live on this account, you guys will be notified. And we gonna keep this mofo rolling here on Trae Gaming. If you want to see more from the channel, check out the playlist and the video in front of you.